My friends, philosophy is the way. And welcome to Reality Files. If you follow me, you see that I post a lot of videos about philosophy, a lot about ancient and sacred texts. And this is going to begin a new series of mine, Ancient Gems, or Gems of the Ancient Books. I'm going to let Seneca, in his most amazing letters from a Stoic by Seneca, I'm going to let him break down philosophy as a guide of life. Because remember, my friends, no man can live a happy life or even a supportable life without the study of wisdom. The love of wisdom is philosophy. Okay, my friends? And Seneca and Stoicism and all of his letters are very, very practical. They're very grounded, and they're so damn... It's straight wisdom that instantly can change your life in every way. How you think, how you decide on things, how you feel, every part about it. And Letters from a Stoic by Seneca is the most highly recommended book I could give to anybody. After we look at Seneca real quick on philosophy, we're going to head over to Manly P. Hall and hear what he has to say in his teaching on his intro to his newsletters, the devotion to spiritual and philosophical problems. Because Manly P. Hall breaks it down really well, and I love how Manly Hall is he's just so spot on with so many things. A personal philosophy, my friends. A personal philosophy is absolutely essential to the mental and spiritual well-being of the individual. A man is what he thinks. His mental attitude is the key to his code of action, and civilization is fundamentally a code of action. According to Cercio, the purpose of civilization is to bring human and family to an enlightened and cooperative state. This is a highly desirable condition and is only possible when men themselves are enlightened. My friends, the only thing that's going to change this world is the love of wisdom, my friends. The only thing that's going to change your life is changing your mental patterns, changing your thoughts and your beliefs to align with God, my friends. Because wisdom is thinking with God and thinking with nature, not thinking of God and thinking of nature. Manly P. Hall sees philosophy as the means in which man brings himself closer to divinity until he walks in his footsteps. And Manly P. Hall breaks it down with the mysteries. We're going to read this. Seneca sees philosophy as the same way. It is the one true good that can bring mortal man into the the glory of the gods here on earth. Okay. Philosophy is no trick to catch the public. It is not devised for show. It is a matter not of words, but of facts. It is not pursued in order that the day may yield some amusement before it is spent, or that our leisure may be relieved, whatever. Without it, no one can live fearlessly or in peace of mind. Countless things that happen every hour call for advice, and such advice is to be sought in philosophy. Perhaps someone will say, how can philosophy help me if fate exists? Or if chance governs everything? For not only is it impossible to change things that are determined, but it is also impossible to plan beforehand against what is undetermined. ... Whether the truth, Lucilius, lies in one or in all of these views, we must be philosophers. Whether fate binds us down by inexorable laws, or whether God, as an arbiter of the universe, has arranged everything, or whether chance drives and tosses human affairs without method, philosophy ought to be our defense. She will encourage us to obey God cheerfully, but fortune defiantly. She will teach us to follow God and endure chance. But it is not my purpose now to be led into a discussion as to what is within our own control. If foreknowledge is supreme, or if a chain of events drags us along its clutches, or if a sudden and the unexpected play the tyrant over us, I return now to my warning and my exhortation that you should not allow the impulse of spirit to weaken and grow cold. Let's get to the goods here. If you live in accordance with nature, you will never be poor. If you live according to opinion, you will never be rich. Nature's wants are slight. The demands of opinion are boundless. Suppose that the property of many millionaires is heaped up in your possession. I'm just trying to get where he talks about philosophy as itself. Okay. This is a good little tidbit here. When you are traveling on a road, there must be an end. But when astray, your wanderings are limitless. Recall your steps, therefore, from idle things, and when you would know whether that which you seek is based upon a natural or upon a misleading desire, consider whether it can stop at any definite point. If you find, after having traveled far, that there's a more distant goal always in view, you may be sure that this condition is contrary to nature. My friends, Stoicism is about living in accordance with nature. Stoicism is about understanding your nature and the greater nature of things going on around you and living in accordance with that. Stoicism is a retraining of the mind, a reprogramming, because the masses operate without wisdom, aka in complete darkness. We have been trained and programmed with programs that are contrary to nature, contrary to our own nature. We believe things about ourselves and our wants and our desires and who we are and what there is and where we are that are contrary to what is true, that is contrary to reality. And when we have beliefs and thoughts that are contrary to the truth or contrary to our own nature, right? We live out of alignment with divinity. And Stoicism goes really deep. I think this is the wrong letter, actually, that I wanted to read. I think I wanted to read the fourth letter or the fifth letter, but we can always get back to that. Anyways, let's dive into Manly P. Hall on this most excellent kind of description and discussion on wisdom, philosophy, and attaining the true good. And the point of all this. Philosophy is the perfect science and the science of perfection. Yep, let's dive in, my friends.